Romano. I am in my kitchen and it is Wednesday, which means it is food for thought, life lessons from my kitchen. I have so much to go over with you because I've missed you. So I'm so sorry. Last week did not happen because I was on a little vacay and I had a really great time. This was back at my summer home, my mother's summer home, and I went to visit in Northern Illinois. So it was just wonderful, but I didn't pull out the iPhone and I'm so sorry. But I'm here back again. Food for thought, life lessons from my kitchen. Lots to discuss today because I've missed you. But first, before we discuss anything, and I got a good life lesson, we're gonna go over a little vegan potato salad because that's what we do here, people. It's much better to be vegan than not be vegan. Plus, you really don't need all that stuff because you're gonna see just how many great recipes you can do without meat and butter and cheese and all that other stuff. Hats off, or 3 cheers, or whatever we say, like shout out to Deidre, my girlfriend, who reached out to me this week and she's like, tell me how to make a vegan recipe. And I was like, oh girl, I so got you. Okay, so here, how simple is this? Boil potatoes. You can do it, people. So I like to get the little potatoes. I don't know if you can see this, but they're the little potatoes, white and purple. You see that? You see how purple that is? How great that is? Okay, so I boil small potatoes. I know you can too. Boil them, take them out of the water, and then I chop up and saute onion. Think about how grateful we are about onions. Like, what could you ever make in your kitchen if you didn't have an onion? That would be nothing. So take an onion, chop it, dice it, whatever, lots of olive oil. This is my container of olive oil. Saute it, handy dandy salt, add lots of salt, then combine. That's it, people. So no butter. No butter for our potatoes. This is just a potato salad that I like to make with sauteed onions. Oh, and I forgot the last thing. Sorry. It's been a busy day. Saute onions and then take olives. Can you see this? These are my black olives. Now sometimes I do green olives, but today I felt like black olives, and the truth is today I had black olives. Because let's keep it simple, people. It's not like we have boatloads of time. And another thing, it's not like we've got hours to mull over recipes. So I keep my stuff super simple. I just kind of guess. So how many potatoes I have, I throw them in and I boil them. And then whatever I have for an onion, that's what gets sauteed. Today I had some olives, so I threw in the olives with the sauteed onions and salt. I had my potatoes that had already been boiled. I diced my small baby potatoes that are white and purple. I diced them in 2. And then I threw them into the saute, and then I stirred it around and I took it out, and now I'm eating it. I gotta tell you, super good. Potatoes are so much better with sauteed onions and olive oil than they ever were with butter. Oh my word. I feel that way really strongly, so usually on this show I only take 1 bite, but I'm gonna have another bite because it's so good. Okay, watch this. As you guys know, I'm a big eater. So, okay. Today's life lesson. It's one of my very, very, very favorites. I want to share it with you because in the last week I've come across it again and again and again. And this one I know, and I keep relearning, and I love to relearn it because it is my very favorite. A long time ago, gazillions of years ago, when I used to eat at Chinese restaurants, which I don't anymore because they're just not as good as they used to be. I don't know, if you guys have a good recommendation for a Chinese restaurant, certainly hit me up. But I used to remember them as being like light and healthy and filled with lots of vegetables. Now I just kind of feel like it's greasy. But back in the day, I was in a Chinese restaurant, took my fortune cookie, and it said, know who you are and be great at it. And I taped it to my bathroom mirror, and I've had it ever since. And it's like folded over and ripped, and I love it because the truth is you have an innate skill set to rock one thing. Now you may rock lots of things in your life, but one thing for sure we know you're gonna ace, it's being you. And we know that there's no competition because there's only one you. So for sure you can stand out, not by hiding who you are or trying to be like everybody else, but you can rock you in a way that no one else can. And that's a huge gift for all of us. Not just a gift because we can rock ourselves. But when you are your authentic self, you're giving a huge gift to me and everyone else. So I don't want to see you try to be like somebody else, or try to lose weight to look like this person, or I was dyeing my hair so that I could look like everybody else wanted me to look. I'm never going to succeed at that. That's just setting myself up for failure. That disempowers me. The only way I really succeed is when I take whatever I've got and I don't belittle it and I don't criticize it and I don't wish it were different. I take what I've got and I make that the best it can be. So there's this phrase in improv, explore and heighten, explore and heighten. For the longest time, I was so trepidatious about going gray. I didn't want to do it. I dyed my hair. I wore wigs. Sweet Jesus, you guys saw me. It was awful. It was awful. Until I embraced, this is what it is, and I'm going to work it, and I'm going to rock it, and I'm going to have the self-confidence to wear it such that everyone else is going to like it too, because I love it, and people respond to passion, and they respond to self-confidence. That's rocking what you've got. And I've had a bunch of meetings in the last 2 weeks, and before every meeting lately, I've been saying, like, remember, if you try to be like everybody else, you're disempowering yourself, and you'll never win at that game, because you don't have the unique skill set to be somebody else. You only have the unique skill set to be you. So you better focus on that and do that, because you will always lose at being somebody else. So I hope that that's helpful, and I hope that that is empowering for you guys today. Again, I think not only is it a gift to really embrace who you are so that you can take that to the top, it's wonderful for the rest of us, because then we get the best you. So I want the best you. I don't want the you that's criticizing yourself or doubting yourself or not loving yourself or not being good enough for yourself. F that. You've got what you've got. Find a way to love and rock that, and that will be a gift to everybody else and a gift to yourself, because you'll find a lot of success in doing that. And I think you'll find a lot of joy in doing that, because one thing I know over the years, it's painful to be inauthentic. It's painful to try to be what you're not. So we don't have time for this, people, because we're busy, and who wants pain? It's really no fun. So do yourself a favor. Love the Chinese proverb that I do, which is, know who you are, figure that out first, and be great at it. That's today's life lesson, food for thought, life lessons from my kitchen. I'm gonna get back to eating my potato salad, which is so super good. If you guys wanna hit me up, tell me what you're working on this week, what stumbles or what things you've rocked and succeeded and done. Hit me up and let me know how you're doing. The next time I see you, which will be next Wednesday, I will not miss another Wednesday, I will be doing food for thought, life lessons from my kitchen with furniture in my house. We don't have artwork, but we now have furniture. So I will see everybody next week, and then until then, don't forget to be vegan. Bye, everybody. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe either to my YouTube channel, The Celebrity Dinner Party with Elizabeth Alfano and Fear No Art with Elizabeth Alfano. And don't forget to be vegan. Bye, folks.